Toastmasters to take revenge. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and very welcome guests. 11 years ago, I was unemployed and attending a job search workshop in the Job Skills Center at Dundas Street. One day, we came to know that Ian Kennedy, the then Goodyear Toastmasters, was going to make a presentation. We were all allowed to have one guest. So I invited my husband, who had been wanting to become a Toastmaster for quite some time. You see, he was in the army back home, and though he used to take his monthly meetings with his non-commissioned officers, he was pretty shy of speaking in public, and he wanted to be a public speaker. So I invited him. Little did I know that I was inviting 11 long years of being ridiculed and being made fun of. How? I'll just tell you. Meanwhile, Ian came, my husband met him, and joined Toastmasters. Pretty excited. And I was happy for him. He came to Goodyear Toastmaster and found the atmosphere so positively charged that he felt very confident to go ahead with his icebreaker speech within a month of joining. Wow, I was happy for him. He wrote his first speech, very funny. He's a very good writer, after all, he's written 5 books. It was all making fun of me. I laughed at every single joke, like a good wife. He went, delivered the speech, came back ecstasy, because everyone complimented, oh, what a nice icebreaker speech. I was so excited. Finally, he was going to realize his long cherished dream. Soon after that, he announced he's going to make a second speech. Wow! He wrote an excellent speech, of course, making fun of me. I still, like a good wife, supported him, laughed at all his jokes. Third speech, again making fun of me. A little about army life also. Well, I felt a little awkward, but I still went. Soon it became a pattern. Speech after speech, he would write and get all the compliments. He, in fact, became a distinguished Toastmaster at my expense. Then he saw that I was getting upset. So he went ahead and toasted in front of the Goodyear Toastmasters. My wife is beautiful. My wife is a good cook. My wife is so knowledgeable. She's such a good speaker. She's such a good writer. He praised me to the hilt. After the speech, guess what happened? Everyone came to me. How lucky you are. How nice is your husband. You know, he's so much in love with you. Even after so many years of marriage. Oh, my. I wish my husband was like that. And my spouse was like that. All the compliments, ladies and gentlemen, to him, not to me. I took it. Well, soon after that, a tragedy struck our family. My husband had a stroke. The stroke pretty much left him untouched, but for aphasia. Now, aphasia is where the clot goes to the center where the thoughts get converted into speech. So his speech got slower and he started fumbling for words. He would know that this is a jar, but it would take him a few seconds to say that it's a jar. And it was a very difficult time for both of us, for the whole family. He became very depressed, and for the first time I saw my husband cry. He was a facilitator, and he used his Toastmaster skills to get ahead in his job, and he was so popular that other non-for-profit agencies would call him to deliver his workshop. So you can imagine how hard it must be for him not to be able to talk. He stopped coming to Goodyear's Toastmaster, and then I stepped in and I said, no, you have to go because of so much of encouragement that you get here, and so much of positive atmosphere which is here, that you must go. So he started coming, and I told him, I said, no vocational therapy, no speech therapy is greater than the support and the encouragement of your colleagues. So he started coming, and I saw that he was healing mentally and emotionally. all too good years Toastmaster. But every time he had a role, he would come home and say, oh, I fumbled for words and this and that. And I said, no. Has anyone made fun of you? No. Has anyone teased you? No. Then please keep going. Okay? So he kept coming. Then, as one of his projects, he had to roast somebody. So guess who? Me, of course. The day came, and he was here, and he started speaking. Not once did he fumble for words. Not once there was a pause which was not required. His voice was booming, his body language was so open, so positive. And he was back in his element. Even his evaluator, Lyle said the same thing, that you were back in your element. Why do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Because he was roasting me. That was a final nail in the coffin. I decided I'm going to take revenge now. And I'm going to give him the taste of his own venison. So I joined Toastmasters. That's beside the point that after joining, I got so much of support and encouragement that I'm rethinking about my revenge to him, about roasting him. But roasting, I will. Just wait and watch. Toastmasters.